Next, get ready for an electrifying session as we step into the next agenda item, the Ignite Talks. In this high energy segment, we have 4 captivating Ignite Talks lined up to leave you inspired and craving for more knowledge. As the first speaker, we have Poornima Dissanayake. Poornima Dissanayake is a data science and AI engineer at NCINGA Private Limited. She graduated from University of Colombo with a first class in statistics with computer science, achieving Dean's List recognition every academic year. She is dedicated to continuous learning and mentoring future data professionals. She'll be speaking in the topic of strategies for addressing data privacy concerns of modern customer data platforms. Poornima, over to you.
Thank you very much. I think now you can see my screen, right? Okay. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, you can see.
Okay, thank you. So, hi, good afternoon, everyone. So, it is an honor to be here today at the Women in Data Science Conference at 2024. Actually, we are living in an age where artificial intelligence, AI, transforming the world around us. So when you go to the Netflix, you will get personalized recommendation on Netflix, right? And also we have smart assistant like Siri, Alexa. So AI is becoming an important part of our day-to-day lives. But what fools these intelligent systems? It's data. So in this new world, data is more valuable than ever. So we are going for data-driven decisions mostly, and companies are gathering massive amounts of data to understand customer behavior and improve products and make informed decisions. So in here, I'm not talking about like thousands of data points. In industry, we are dealing with millions, trillions of data. So when we collecting this much of massive data, then we came to a problem. So because a lot of this data is sensitive and also raises privacy concerns. So if I give you a recent scenario regarding sensitive data leaks that happen in world, so this is one of the most significant data breaches happen in the recent industry. So the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal. So actually, this Cambridge Analytica is a data analytic firm. So they exploit the personal information of 87 millions of Facebook users without consent. Without their consent, and they use this data for the US political advertising. So the firm is assess this data through a third-party application. So because of this, Facebook has to apologize for this data breach. And also they face 18% of fall in the stock market within just 1 week. And also they got a fine of American dollar 5 billion. So you can see there is an urgent need for robust data privacy measures in nowadays world. So to manage and utilize this data effectively, now many companies are turning into the customer data platforms. So what is exactly this CDP? Actually, a CDP is a type of software that collects and integrates various sources to create a unified comprehensive view of each customer. So this can be include website, social medias, email campaigns, and in-store transaction. So by consolidating all of this information, CDP enables business to gain deeper insights into customer behavior. So it will help to personalize marketing efforts and improve overall customer experience. But however, when we are implementing these CDPs, customer data platform, also it's bringing some set of challenges. So today I will talk about some of those challenges and how we can address those challenges with the practical solution and some of the industry example. So the first challenge is data privacy and security. So the next challenge is cloud data management. And the third challenge is model fairness and bias. So if I move into the first challenge, data privacy and security, as I said it before, CDP enables vast amount of sensitive data, so including names, addresses, purchase histories of customers. So CDP needs to ensure that these data is keeping safe and private. So consider just think about an example like a banking industry. So where banking handles highly sensitive data of their customers, such as account details and transaction histories of their customers. So just think about if this data is not protected, what will happen? So it may lead to many problems like financial losses and reputational damages. So what will be the main solution for this data privacy and security challenge? So one of the main solution industry what we are using is PII hashing. So actually the PII is personally identified information. So PII hashing is, what we do is we are hashing the PII data. So I think most of you are familiar with the word of hashing. So hashing is a method of we are converting the sensitive information into a scrambled format. For example, instead of storing the person's real name, the systems stored a hash version of it. So this way, even if unauthorized users access this data, they cannot read the actual information. So many of the banks actually use this PII hashing to anonymous customer data before it is stored and processed. So even if the bank transfer this data into a third-party services to do some analytics or do something with that data, so this hashing ensures that this data cannot be traced back to the individual customers. So, and also the next challenge also come up with this PII data. Like when we are going to store and transfer this data to somewhere else, then the next challenge is come up with that. So the next challenge is cloud data management. So when we are dealing with large scale of machine learning system or a big data, so data is often managed in the cloud rather than the on-premises. So this introduces a concerns about protecting that previously discussed that PII info, because when we are doing the transfer and storage that PII info, then in that phase also, maybe the data breaches and data leaks can be happen. So just think about companies that migrate their data cloud to the providers like Google Cloud, Azure, or AWS to leverage scalability and advanced analytics. So then transferring this data into a cloud can expose the new set of risks, right? So such as unauthorized access can be happen, data breaches can be happen. So what is the solution for this challenge when we are transferring the data into a cloud? So the solution for this challenge is data virtualization. So what is this data virtualization? A data virtualization is something like, so it allows organizations to access and analyze their data without moving it from the original location. So it will reduce the risk of the breaches. And industry normally, for myself, and normally in most of the industries, most of the companies use Fivetran, Denado, because these tools ensure that PII hash before they transfer this data into a cloud. So it will protect the sensitive data. So actually, most of the retail companies use these data virtualization tools, and they do the PII hashing and to securely transfer the data into a cloud. So hope you got the idea about a data virtualization. So let's move into the final challenge. So that is a model fairness and bias. So as I said it before, like as we gathered and integrate a vast amount of customer data in CDPs, customer data platforms, to build AI models, we must ensure that these models are fair and unbiased. So if the data we use to train the model is biased, then the model themselves will also be biased. So it will lead to a unfair outcome. For example, in industry, if a hiring algorithm is trained on the biased data that favor for one gender over the another, so it may favor certain groups over the other, maybe female over the male. Like, so the solution for this challenge we are using in the industry is explainable AI. So this will address the model fairness and bias. So what is this explainable AI? So explainable AI is something like we are creating AI models whose decisions can be easily understood by humans. So put it simply, I will say, just think about AI models as either black box or a white box. A black box is something like model makes decisions without revealing how those decisions are made. So which can be problematic when we are trying to understand those outcomes. And also on the other hand, a white box, which I mean by explainable AI. So it is transparent and shows how this outcome comes from. So it will making it easier to like identify and correct any bias. So that is explainable AI. So these are the three main challenges I discussed today. So I hope you can remember the challenges. So the first one is data privacy and security. The second one is cloud data management. And the third one is model fairness and bias. So, and also, I hope you can remember the solution as well. So what are the solutions for these three challenges? For the first challenge, data privacy and security. So the solution is PII hashing. For the second challenge, cloud data management, the solution is data virtualization. And for the third one, model fairness and bias, the solution is what is explainable AI. So actually, with the time given, this is like just a small part of like a big world of data science and AI. So working in this industry has been always rewarding for me, like especially when dealing with this big data and visualization. So actually, I developed this passion for data science as a child because I love to visualize things. So I set a goal to become a data science and AI engineer one day. So along the way, like for myself, I faced many challenges and many failures. So, but each failures taught me like valuable lessons and it helped me to come so far. So everyone, I want to say like, just remember like every failures and learnings are part of your success. So I was selected for University of Colombo after my A-level results, and in there, with the first and second year results, I got selected for the data science special degree in third year. And after completing my degree in data science special with an internship, so I became a data science and an AI engineer at NCINGA now. So actually, when I'm working in the industry, it is really more interested than before because and now we are dealing with like big data, novel technologies, with AI, working with industry expertise. So it gives me more interested in this field. So as a woman, I would like to say, if you are skilled in a technology, and plus, if you have a good personality and are committed for self-learning, so you can become a successful data scientist. So there are many online courses, as in the previous panel discussion, as Sachin said. There are a lot of online courses like those offered by Google Cloud and Microsoft Azure. And also there are a lot of certification that you can do to help to achieve your dreams. So as a final thought, I would like to share, as Shirley Sandberg, as a former CEO of Facebook, once said, we need women at all levels including the top, to change the dynamic, reshape the conversation, to make sure women's voices are heard and heeded, not overlooked and ignored. Thank you.